Hello friends, I hope you are all well. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Nat and this is the channel Nat's Craft Studio. I think I've changed it, I don't know. Okay, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok as Nat's Craft Studio. Here on my channel I talk about all things crafty, hanner-gurumi, crochet, resin, spinning yarn, I think that's it, knitting and obviously crochet I've already said. Let's talk about Let's talk about whips first. I have a few whips that I've got. I've got a few knitting and a few crochet, and then I've got quite a lot of finished objects to talk about. First, I'm going to start with, let's start with this one. Here, I'm making a stitch, just a normal plain stitch. What's happening with the bottom? Was that like that earlier? I can't remember. Okay. The pattern is from HMBB, Tasha, who's a UK crochet designer. She does her own patterns, but she also sells yarn and felt eyes to go with some of the patterns. This one is a stitch that you can change. She's got two patterns. She can wear make it normal, like a normal stitch, and then you can make him wearing Scrump's onesie, the doll that Lilo carries around with her. I do have that finished, I'll show you in a bit. The yarn I'm using is beautiful. It's Hobbies. Is it Hobby or Hobby? I'm not sure. HOBBII, UK for the UK, and then at the end I think you change it. So like US for obviously the USA, IT for Italy, CA for Canada, that type of thing. So this is, I forgot the name of the yarn now. Toucan. This one's toucan yarn. I did have the thing with me, but I don't know where I've put it. So, great start. Yeah, the pattern's really easy. I find it, well, I've only just noticed actually that when there's a pattern there's just like plain white background and then writing on it, I can read it. I have to sit and read it a few times before I start the project. But I've recently brought a few new people I've been following on Instagram and TikTok, kayteedid and hanner-gurumi, for the ones that are top of my head. They've got like a background colour and like pictures and like little, not accents, but like sort of emoji type things, but not emojis. That makes sense. And I just find it so much easier to, is that wonky? No. I just find it so much easier to read and follow, and I find it so much quicker me doing it with the background like that, which I didn't know before, but never mind. So there's my stitch. I've just got the ears to make. I'm going to use the ears from kayteedid on Instagram. She's got a free ear mod for stitch. So I'm going to do that later. And then the eyes, I make myself on my Cricut or Cricut. Or I I'm in the debate of I don't know how to call it, because there's so many people, oh no, that's wrong, it should be this, and I don't know what it's called. But his real name is Jiminy. I call him Jiminy Cricket. Okay, the next pattern is just a simple, plain, shorty sock with the yarn from Biff Sugar, and this is Flash Dance. This one's taken me ages to do, actually. I only found it the other day. Does anyone else like go around the house and like, oh, shove down the side of the sofa there's a project bag with knitting in it you didn't even know you had? I hope I'm not the only one. I've done the plain and simple shorty. No, I haven't. What is it called? Shadow wrap heel. It's the only one oh my god, I can't speak. My goodness. I've been doing YouTube now for about 4 years and I still don't know how to speak. This is the only heel I know how to do. I'm too scared to try any other heel, and if I try and read it from a pattern, I can't figure it out. It's all I know how to do. I have no idea. It looks way too complicated, and for my brain, really does not take a lot to confuse me. Oh, and the project bag is one of my dodgy ones that I made. Was it last year or the year before, with Ali from Little Drops of Wonderful make along with the dodgy bag Mel. And when I say, trust me, my bag's so dodgy. And then in here I've got another plain vanilla sock, again with a shadow wrap heel. And this one I've tried and made the leg longer so I can have it over my leggings so I can show it off. I got to about here, as you can see with the marks here. I got really bored and I was like, right, okay, I'm going to do the heel now. But I always do the heel there, and then I got to here and got bored and was like, right, okay, I want to do the heel, and was like, no, I'm not. But it's just, I put this in my bag and I just carry it. I'm not sure if the light is really great. I might put the light on actually. Hold on. I have no idea if that's done anything to change. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. And the yarn is from Woolly Mama, 2022 April Club month. Not sure if you're going to see it. I think it was April. Looking at it, it does look like an April. I don't know. What would April look like? Okay, I've gone way off topic now. There's not really a lot to say about that. I have been working on that. And this one is again Woolly Mama, and this one is copper. I think it's just called copper actually. And the pattern is, oh god, it's only me that can get tangled up in the middle of a podcast. Of course. And that, like that. Oh, I've just made that 10 times worse. Yep. Oh well. ignore that bit. You can't see that bit. And then the pattern is swan lace. I will put the designer here. I honestly can't remember. I haven't worked on these ones for ages. It's because it's there and I want to start the heel and I want to make them longer. Okay, and their bag is Clara Rose Crafts on Etsy. I don't know if you're going to see that, but her bags are amazing. Of course I had to get Beauty and the Beast, that's my favourite. Absolutely love that. I showed that. Okay, that's all the whips I've got. So let's go on to my finished objects. Oh, actually no, I've got two more whips that I've got. And I have, oh, I just pulled that. I've got a little tiny scrump. All I have to do is make the eyes and the button here. I might do some hair strands. And this is using the pattern from kayteedid's Itty Bitty Unicorn and Dinosaur pattern part 1. I cannot wait for part 2. That was really quick to make. I was so surprised on how quick it actually made up. And this one is another kayteedid's pattern of ittybitty, but this is with different yarns. This one is with James C. Brett Flutterby, I think. Yes. No, yes. And as you can see, it's made up really small. I used a 4mm hook and I still got holes. So my tension is getting there. If I showed you my first ever amigurumi thing, there was just holes everywhere. But there's a few holes, but it is getting better. And this yarn is from Aldi. I have no idea of the name, but you can see that they are it makes up much bigger. And this was the Itsy Bitsy Unicorn pattern, and I have made a few of the My Little Pony. So here we've got Applejack, isn't it? Yes, Applejack. I just need to make the cutie mark of the 3 apples and her eyes out of felt and vinyl. Oh, and I forgot the nose. I knew something was different with it. Nana. And the hair is, I think it's toucan. Feels like it. And the hair is also toucan from Hobby or Hobie. So I can get on with those later. Let's have a look at, I have made a t-shirt. I just wanted to try and make my own, like, not baby clothes, but like have the clothes and then put designs on. So I've got here a little baby vest, and I've designed Hello World, and it was just on an really old dirty Liam's vest. I thought I'd give it a go, and actually it's come out really cute. The baby Dumbo. of course. It has to be, Disney has to be in there somewhere. And it was really easy actually. I found it on Google, Google Images, put it on Design Space, took away the, what do you call it, the background. And then I placed it onto the t-shirt and then I heat pressed it on. But I wouldn't sell it because it's really old and stained and everything. Oh my god, I nearly dropped you. Okay, the next whip I've got is, my excuse is every first one that I make is mine, and then, because the first one you always make is a bit, you don't really understand the pattern or what you're doing. Once you've made one or two, it starts to get a lot better. So the first ones are always mine, and then I'm going to make, I keep talking myself out of it, but I am going to the Christmas fair in Ledbury Town this year. I keep saying, oh, I don't want to, oh, it's going to be really busy, and what about if they just come and don't buy anything and then they don't like my stuff? No, they don't. They just look in. You know, I go into shops all the time and I don't buy anything. It doesn't mean, but it's just me and my brain. But this is Fluttershy. She's all finished. She has very pair of dodgy wings at the back. I pulled it too much. And the very dodgy cutie marks here. When I was putting them down to stitch, I dropped some glue that's on there and I can't get it off now. Once these are stuck with hot glue, that is it. And then as I was sticking this one down, it moved and I placed it down, and that's not where I wanted to put it. And then I put this one down and I forgot the antenna. I forgot the blue bits that are there, so oh dear, I'm gonna have to keep it. But yeah, it does sort of look like Fluttershy. I think it's really cute. So cute. And that was again the Kateedids. Where is it on my notes? Did I not write it down? Kayteedid's itty bitty unicorns and dinosaurs part 1. And then of course you can't have the others apart without Pinkie Pie. I absolutely love Pinkie Pie. Her energy is just so mean. I did mess up the cutie marks and I've had to try and cut them off. That one's hanging on by a thread. I just got really annoyed. The cutie marks. And there you go. Stupidly, it took me ages to make the cutie marks, and I didn't realise they're just shapes. So I can literally go onto Cricut Design Space, put in butterfly shapes or balloon shape or apple, and it's right there. It took me ages to figure, and once I figured it out, I was kicking myself. But yeah, and the eyes are also done myself too. Eyes so cute. It looks a bit like Miss Piggy. Yeah? Or is that just me? The hair I have kind of stretched a little bit. I wanted more of like not a ringlet, but I can't stretch these out. But these are all stretched out a little bit so it's more loose. go. Yeah, it's so cute and so pretty. But now I'm thinking, these actually didn't take that long actually, now I'm thinking about it. So I probably could make a couple, but I just don't want to sell them for too much, especially being near Christmas. But then I don't want to price myself out of the market too. It's literally a whole thing with an argument with myself, trust me. And then I have made, to go with the Disney theme. No, actually, My Little Pony's not Disney, but you know what I mean. I have made the Stitch and Angel with the HMBB pattern. So they're both wearing the scrump onesie with the hood. This one's a little bit bigger. As an end I haven't chopped off there. I've made this hat just a tiny bit bigger, just so it comes just a little bit further down. The eyes I have messed up. I'm not very good at placing things down, it moves. So I need to watch another video of Katie and figure out, or ask her on a live on TikTok. I haven't done any of their antlers or antennae on this one. I did the buttons myself on the cricket or cricket. And of course these are both having to stay with me. Although this one is more perfect, it's it's my first one. I don't want to get rid of her yet. I don't know, I'll make more and then sell those instead. But yeah, that's my Stitch and my Angel. The pattern was really nice, it was really quick. She does have other mods, so you can have Stitch wearing well, and Angel. You've got Bumblebee, that was in the paid pattern. She does have a free mod to go with any of the Stitch or the Angel. She's got Winnie the Pooh, Tigger and Piglet, and I'm hoping Eeyore is coming soon because everybody loves Eeyore. He's so cute. But yeah, the Stitch and Angel in the onesies. My son keeps trying to nick these, and he has so many of his own dinosaurs that he's asked me to do, and he's trying to pinch all mine. Honestly. Okay, my next finished item is my knitted cowl. This was a pattern from Emma from Potter and Bloom. She now doesn't make any patterns now. She doesn't have a podcast either. I'm actually really gutted. My Monday mornings are just not the same. I used to love coming home, like running home from the school run, coming home with a nice cup of coffee, put my feet up on the sofa and watch her podcast. And she now doesn't do it anymore, and I'm really sad. But yeah, it was I'm still playing with the toys. But yeah, it's a really quick, beautiful pattern. Simple slip stitch pattern. The floats on the back wasn't quite the same as hers. She sort of had like a cross. Oh, I can kind of see it. On the back. The yarn, the white yarn is Serdar 4K sock. And then the white The colours in between are Woolly Mama July Club, I think it was called. Which is nice. It's nice and bright, my kind of colours. And it's really warm in the winter / all year round because I live in the UK. And at the moment it has no idea. We had all 4 seasons on Monday. We had sunshine, cloud, wind, rain, hail, and then sunshine. I didn't know what to wear. I didn't know whether to go out with flip-flops or shorts, full dive outfit. Oh my goodness, it's ridiculous. Okay, the next one I have made. The pattern is from Kayteedid's 3-in-1 pattern. The standing, sitting and light, sleepy, unicorn and dragon. But I've got 2. Okay, so the yarn here was, oh my goodness, I made this such a long time ago, I can't remember. It wasn't such a long time ago, it was about 4 weeks ago. King Cowl Yummy, King Cowl Yummy, Pink Rose. So you can see that you've got like flashes of greens and pinks through the yarn. And this one was using James C. Brett white with held double with Woolly Mama's DK yarn. I really can't remember the name. That's the colour of it here. You can see the difference. Hey guys, really sorry, I have no idea, let's take this out, why, but my camera cut off half, well not half, but my outro of my video. So I'm going to say it now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, morning, evening or afternoon. That was a really weird way of putting it, not in that order. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you are having a wonderful day. I hope to see you in the next video, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you, bye!